So hey there everyone, back again with another video, and in this video we are gonna learn something more in Flutter. So basically what we are gonna do is we are gonna know about the Firebase and FireStore, each and everything. Okay, so in my previous video in the ArtGram app, I have talked about the authentication in the Flutter app using the Firebase. Okay, you know that Firebase has two things, that is, one is the real-time database and second is the cloud FireStore. Okay, so we have talked about the authentication in my previous video. So today we are gonna do is that we are gonna add the data from our Flutter application to our Firebase, and we are gonna fetch the data from that to Firebase also. Okay, so first of all I want to tell you all guys that the Firebase real-time database is very tricky and very tough. As far as I know, that it is to some point tough for uploading and retrieving data from real-time database. Okay, so what am I gonna do is that I'm gonna tell you how we can extract and upload data from the Firebase FireStore. Okay, cloud FireStore. Okay, so you can see that this is the project I have been working on. So you can see that this is the database. Okay, and I will tell you how we can upload the data from our Flutter project to our real-time database also and cloud FireStore, but basically we are gonna concentrate on cloud FireStore. Okay, so what cloud FireStore, the difference between these two is that this is the advanced version of real-time database. Okay, but we all know that this is NoSQL, that is, it is unstructured database, but this is structured database with some of more functionalities. Okay, so we can see that these are the things. Okay, so first of all let me tell you the rules. This is the unsecure rule that I have been working on, that is, I am allowing the read and write to each and every user that comes to my project. Okay, you can see that there is a warning. Okay, so we will make another video on the security rules in cloud FireStore and in the real-time database, because the rules are same in both real-time database and this also. So let's just set this to the unsafe rule. Okay, and this is the data. So what we will do is that you can see that the FireStore has three things: collection, and this is the document, and these are the values. Okay, so what it has, the each and every value that FireStore contains is a key value pair. Okay, that is, it stores data in a map. Okay, so what we will do is we will go and see. Okay, firstly what we have to do, we have to import a particular package, that is the cloud FireStore. Okay, so the point I am working on the project, the version is 0.8.2, but the time you will be working on that, the version will be different. Okay, so just include the version that suits your project. Okay, so after that, yeah, one more thing guys, while working on the project, okay, while working on the FireStore, never include this dependency, Firebase FireStore. Okay, so because you know that I have been not making video from last 2 to 3 days, from last 1 week I think so. So the main reason was I was working on FireStore and I was not able to find the error. So basically the error came is because of this. In this implementation it shows the error. I don't know why it shows the error, but it definitely shows the error. To some of the point I have been working on cloud FireStore, this dependency was showing me error, so I have just commented it down, and now my project works fine. Okay, so because if you go to the documentation of Firebase, they say that include this dependency, but I will recommend you not to include this dependency. Okay, so coming to our coding. Okay, so you can see that I have 4 things: username, email, password and mobile, and I wanna store these data, username, email, password and mobile, in my FireStore database. Okay, So firstly what we have to do, we have to include the package, okay, cloud firestore.dart, okay, and we have to get the data, we have to get the data using the controller in these strings, okay, username, email, password, okay, and then I will create the username. These are the things that I have talked about in my artgram app, okay. And now what we will do, we are seeing that this is a document reference, okay. What this document reference is the reference of our FireStore, and this reference is the reference of our Firebase, okay. I'm not going to talk about the Firebase, but I'm going to talk about this document reference only, okay. So if you want to know about the Firebase, the real-time database, just comment me down and I will definitely get back to you on that, okay. So this says that FireStore says that firestore.instant document my data slash dummy, okay. So dot, this generally means that this is the collection and this is the document, okay. So let me come here, so you can see that this was that my data, it has a dummy and it has some of my fields, okay. So now let us say that, okay, this thing, okay. Now what we will do, we have our username, email, password and each and every data. So what we will do, we will just map these data with some of the thing that we want to store, okay. We want to store the thing in a key value pair, so name is the key and this is the value. So we have mapped each and everything, okay. So we have mapped it as a string, okay. You can map it as you want, okay. And now what we will do, we will just create another instance, okay. This was just as a demo. So basically what we are doing is that we are creating a new instance of user with its UID. Basically the motto of using FireStore in Flutter is this, user UID. While using the Flutter with Firebase, you can upload data, but you won't be getting the UID. I have been working on from last 1 week on Firebase, but I wasn't able to get the UID, okay, at any point of time. So I have to shift from Firebase to FireStore, okay. So this is the UID. And guys, if anyone knows about the getting the user ID from anywhere in the project in FireStore, just comment me down and I will definitely get back to you on that, and I will be very thankful for you that, okay. So now what we have to do is that we have created the instance, okay. So what this will do, this will create a user, the collection, and it will have a document as UID, okay. So this is my user and it has a UID here, okay. This is the UID, and after that the data I put here, okay, the data I put here will be mapped in a variable named data, and we will set that data in the reference, okay. It means that the user after user UID, and after that UID the data will be set as these things, okay. So we will set that data, okay, and when these data are completed, we will just print anything or do anything else that we want, okay. So when this data is uploaded, we have data here, okay. You can see that. Now after that, this is the way of uploading data through FireStore, okay. And if we wanna upload data through Firebase, these are the things that I have commented down, that we have to get the reference of the user, and after that user we have to set a child of UID, and after UID we have to set each and everything here, okay. So let me show you how this will be shown. Once again, let me go to my real-time database. I think it should have 1 or 2 data. Come on, let me show. No, it doesn't have, but it will. I have not stored that data, but I think you can understand what it will be showing you, that it will have a user, and after that it will have a UID, and after that it will store all the data plus key, name, each and everything in that NoSQL format, okay. So this is the way in which we can upload data to our FireStore database, and how we can retrieve data. So for retrieving data, you can see that we are doing again is we are creating the instance, okay. So this is the instance. In FireStore for getting data, each and every data is a future variable. Okay, so everything will work as async data. So you can see that the data is coming in a future. Okay, and this is async. So we are creating the Firebase user for getting the UID. Okay, and as the UID is as we got the UID, we are going to the reference, that is we will go to the user, and after that we will go to the UID. Okay, and after the point we go to the UID, we will just call the get function, and this will call the each and every data snapshot. Okay, that is, it will call the fields that we see here. Come on, my net is slow. Okay, yeah, as we call the user and the UID, we will get this thing as a data snapshot. Okay, and after, so you can see that these are the thing. This is not my mobile number. Okay, so this is snapshot, and after the getting the snapshot, what we'll do is that we will just call the, if the data snapshot exists, okay, then we will just call the data snapshot dot data, and after we just call the key value. Okay, that is, it is name, so it will call the value of name. This is name. Okay, CodeCave, and then email, it will call the email, each and everything. Okay, so this is the way how we can retrieve data from our FireStore. Okay, so this is the async data, so you have to work on that, the place where you wanna get data. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so let me show you the working of this. Okay, so let me open my app. Okay, I have created the app way long before the previous night. Okay, so let us go to the one second. Yeah, so this is my app. Okay, so this is the app, this one. Okay, so come on, where is it? Yeah, you can see that this is the page selector or carousel, and I have talked about these page selector in my previous apps and videos. Okay, so we will just go to this, and the go button I have just added. Okay, if you have seen my video of page selector, this was the code, and we have a icon here, so I have changed that icon to a widget, and I have placed a button here. Okay, so this is the create account. Let me open my FireStore, okay, of users. So I will create a account. Let me, come on, go up. So I am gonna add some data like CodeCave 2, and let us give a date username CodeCave 25 @gmail.com. Password will be password. Okay, and after that 98766543210, and I will register this data. Okay, come on. Okay, so data has been uploaded, and you can see that we have got a new reference. Okay, we have got a new reference, and these are the things. Okay, and you can see that the home, in home I just call this name and email, and this is just shown in the email and password. Okay, and this is the email in the account name. So when I go to here, you can see that this is the CodeCave and email I got. Okay, so this is the way where we can just upload data from our Firebase to our from our FireStore, and just do each and everything that we want. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, share with your friends. Okay, and if you have any query, just write me down in the comment section below, and I will definitely get back to you on that. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.